But then again, you do also have to realize that you have different vehicles on each team. Like you have like there's pretty much two teams. There's the Russians and then there's the Americans. Wow, imagine that Russia and America going at war with each other. Like Russian, they actually have their own form of tank. They have the T-90, and then America, they actually have their own form of tank, the Abrams. And then they have Bradleys and Barracudas, and just they have all these different vehicles put into one. But each side has their own variation of them, which has just a little bit, not enough to like make a game changer, make one substantially better. But one might be a little bit faster, and one might have a little bit more firepower, but not enough, to ruin it.
Yeah. Well, one thing, probably one of my biggest points that I have here is that, like, even though Battlefield, I do admit it's a really good game, and it's definitely like a lot of work has been put into it, and I assume that Battlefield 3 is going to be a really good game, just like I know that Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a good game, but like it's Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops had it a little bit too, and then I know Modern Warfare 3 will have a lot of it. It's got like that hype factor where it's got like the whole community behind it, because like no matter how good or bad of Call of Duty is, it's always going to make more money than any other game, just because it's got the hugest community like on the internet, and it's got the hype factor and stuff, and like the things that they do just make
Will
people want to
Battlefield
play
3
it.
be the Call of Duty killer? I don't know.
I don't know. It'll definitely be close, but I think that Call of Duty has just got such a huge community,
I
and
think it will get
it'll.
more sales, yes, but I don't know how many. By the end of, I don't know, maybe 3 months after both games are out, I don't know which one will have more people playing it by the end of that. That's going to be really close.
I know, and then Call of Duty, it's one of those games where, like, even though you may, buy it and play it for a couple months, and then you may get bored of it, just like any other game, but people always come back to it, whether it be even COD 4 or something like that. People will always come back to the Call of Duty series, just because it's so
Okay.
fun and stuff like that.
Okay, we're drifting a little off topic, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my next point. Destructible environments. So, like, say you shoot an RPG into a house or onto a tree. The tree falls down. The house gets a hole in it, you know, and then it's such a good way to eliminate campers because if there's like a sniper hiding behind, he's a really good headshot glitcher. You just get an assault guy to bring out a grenade launcher, shoot it, the cover, and the cover's gone. He's got to move.
Yeah, it's alright. Seems like one of those things that you may kind of get used to after a while and not really kind of mind it, but I don't know. It's an alright
I,
point.
it's a good way to eliminate campers.
It seems that even though, like, especially in Modern Warfare 2, like, there was somewhat camping, but I don't know, there's a lot more in Black Ops and stuff like that, and that's why I like Modern Warfare 2 better, because, like, the gameplay we were watching, it was, like, I think it was probably a team tactical or something like that, like 4v4 on Scrapyard, which is I really like the map. Sometimes it can get annoying, but that game of Demolition was a lot of fun. I remember that, and I don't know, just running around doing whatever you want with a sniper rifle, which is basically like one of the major points in Call of Duty, just like sniping and stuff. It's just so much fun just to get on a cool sniper streak and stuff like that. And it makes me feel really good whenever I do get like a gameplay or a montage clip from, a sniper clip or, I don't know, a kill cam or something like that. Just a lot of fun. I just really like that game, and it does make me mad sometimes, but overall I'll always come back to Call of Duty and stuff.
Okay. So what was your point there exactly?
Just that Call of Duty is really fun, and it's better than Battlefield.
Uh, well, we'll get to the which one's better after whenever we finish this. I'll go ahead and go on to my next one. Good community. No one, I've met very few people who, unless you're being a dick to them, they will not be a dick to you back. They will talk to you. They'll, say, hey, what's up? It's a very tightly knit community. It's very nice. There's no rage quitting. There's hardly ever rage quitting. And, like, I barely ever get into a game that people rage quit just for the sole fact that it's just a good community. People, enjoy playing it.
I guess you have it there, but it's a much smaller community than Modern Warfare 2, and you have to really, really like Battlefield to really like get into it and play it more than a Call of Duty game. And in Call of Duty, there's so many more people playing, and there's like the little kids that play, and I do admit they are annoying sometimes, but I don't know, a game like Battlefield, I can't ever picture it making me that mad to rage quit, but Modern Warfare 2, like that can happen, like I'll rage quit and stuff because there is like BS sometimes in it, but overall, I think that you can have a lot more fun playing Modern Warfare 2, even though it can make you mad sometimes, but I don't know, Battlefield, I can play it and I'll play it casually, but I don't know, it just seems to me like it's just an alright game, like I can never think it's the best game ever or anything, but I won't ever rage quit on it because I have played before. It is an alright game. I do like it and stuff like that, but I just don't think it's at the Call of Duty status. You know what I mean? It's a good
Okay.
second place though for first-person shooters, though. I'll give it that.
Okay. I'll give you that one. Okay. On 6, it emphasizes teamwork.
Mm,
For example, one guy can win a game of Call of Duty in team deathmatch. One guy can win a game in domination. One guy cannot win a game in Battlefield. This emphasizes that you have to, be with, you have to make friends on there. You have to get your friends together. You need to play in squads, or else you're gonna get your ass stomped. And I think that's your problem. Why you don't really like it is because I don't think you've ever been into a full squad, actually, who's coordinating with each other. Call of Duty, it doesn't really, like, you can do it, and that'll help. And I admit that because I've been in a clan before in Call of Duty, and it did help. We did win a lot more. But still, I can go into a game, and if the other team's, either not good or, they're just not experienced, I can go in there, I can rush in there, get a nuke, and win. You can't do that in Battlefield.
mm,
So you have a chance, unless, even if you're bad, you can still have fun with it because you have a chance, because you can't just get owned by all these people who are, the highest rank, level 50, you know, if they're not with a team, then you can still win if you guys are doing all right.
I don't know. I guess that can be a good or bad thing because in Call of Duty, it is fun when you play with friends, and I have friends that I play with, and I've played with you before, and it does help when you're playing with friends. But when you're playing alone, you can still, like you said, you can just go in there and just rape everyone that's in pub matches. But is that a bad thing? I don't know.
I guess we'll call that neutral. We won't give a point there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. What else do I got here? I haven't really, like I said, I know you've played Call of Duty a lot and Battlefield a lot, and I've only played Call of Duty and I haven't really played Battlefield that much, so I don't really know too much about like the campaigns or whatever and stuff. I just know that Modern Warfare 2 campaign, it was even though like campaigns and Call of Duties and first-person shooters, like it's all about the multiplayer and stuff. But the campaign for Modern Warfare 2, it was pretty epic and it was fun, and I do play occasionally a mission from time to time, but I don't know. Can you explain a little bit about the Battlefield campaign? Because I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Well, it's actually, they threw some comedy into it, because the first one, I didn't play the first one, so all I know is the basic story of it. You're a convict. You are a thief. You've robbed a bank or something, I don't know. And you have a choice. Like, this is the character that you play as. You can either go to jail or you can join Bad Company, which is a special forces unit that goes in and does whatever. And so he chooses to join Bad Company, and that's where they get the name Battlefield Bad Company. And you have a sarge who's always talking about retirement. You have a redneck and you have a nerd, pretty much. And you go and you steal gold in the first one. It's like to get gold or so, I don't know. I've never played the first one. And then the second one, now you're actually getting into more serious stuff. Like the Russians have compromised a weapon and they're coming in, and you got to stop them. And I don't really want to spoil it for anyone because people are buying Battlefield Bad Company too still. So I don't want to spoil how it goes. But it was a very long campaign, I think.